6:19 now, and this morning in Sunrise 411, we're talking about a topic that we can certainly all learn a lot from. We're talking specifically about disability etiquette. This morning we have Claire Theriault-Mestevay, an author and an inspirational speaker on the topic of disability etiquette, and really an inspiration to others, along with her friend Julie White-Cotton this morning to talk about not always judging a book by its cover. Thanks, ladies, so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Well, Julie, if you want to first start off by just giving us a little introduction of Claire and how you two know each other.
Okay. Claire is a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for about 20 years. Partners in crime. We went to college together, and that's where we first met, and just remained friends from until now.
Okay, and then Claire, you feel like this, the topic of not always judging a book by its cover is something that you face on a daily basis. Yes, it's definitely so. And so Claire was born with cerebral palsy?
Right.
Okay. And so through the years, she's really been able to break down some misconceptions that people might have when it comes to people with disabilities. And can you explain how she's been able to do that and how you've been able to play a role in it as well?
Well, Claire's very amazing. I'm so proud of her. She you know, has gone to college, which is very difficult for anyone to do. She's married. She has a 10-year-old son, and, you know, she's an author, and she's just an inspiration to all of us that know her.
Well, what are some of the biggest questions that someone like Claire might face?
I think one of the biggest questions is how to actually speak to someone who does have a disability, and how to approach that person, and you know, not let go over the line when you're talking to someone with a disability, whatever that disability is.
Okay, and what have you been able to personally witness that maybe you might not feel so comfortable with whenever people don't really know how to approach the situation?
Right. Well, Claire is very capable of doing things on her own, and she really enjoys doing a lot of things on her own. And I noticed that people feel like that they need to just help, even if it's not asked for. You know, like someone will come wipe her mouth or pet her on the head, or, you know, stuff like that you would not normally do with someone who doesn't have a disability. And you still have to be respectful for that person and ask if they need help, and if they do, then help them, and, you know, just treat them like you would treat anyone else.
Certainly so. And another way, Claire, that you've been able to help get some more information out there was through your son, Nicholas. He's 10 years old now, and of course his friends had some questions for you, so you've decided to write a book on exactly how your life can impact others, and maybe answering some questions kids might have.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us about the book.
The book is about Nicholas, who in real life, he's very comfortable with his mom and her disabilities. But in the book, he gets a little bit nervous and not sure if he wants his friends to know who she is. But when it comes down to it, you know, she is his mom, and, you know, that's where it ends up. You know, he once told a friend that, don't worry, she's not as dumb as she looks. And so he's very comfortable, and he just wants his friends to be comfortable with her as well.
Just learning to embrace that as what your life is and who your family is.
Right.
Well, if for more information, there's a website that people can go to.
Right. It's called Disability Insights, and she also does seminars for school kids, churches, you know, police departments, just anyone who really wants to train their employees, you know, how to treat people with disabilities.
Awesome. Well, Julie and Claire, thanks so much for coming in this morning with that information.